that look up here on the balcony.
It's really natural.
And this was also used as a ballroom. So that would have been where the orchestra would play. So here's some pictures of the people that were here early on. This would have been Hugh Taylor Birch. And this is his daughter, Helen. This is Frederick, and then Frederick's son Clay from the first marriage, when he was married 19 years to Dora. Okay, but we don't talk about her that much because she had nothing to do with this house whatsoever. Okay, here's, if you don't mind moving just a little bit to the side. Here's the big home in Beverly, Massachusetts. The big mansion. Look at their ballroom.
Oof.
Very different from this one. He painted Evelyn here in the home in Beverly, Massachusetts. Look how much more elegant it was up there. Beautiful marble, just a kind of a different, totally different look.
They had
And
carpets, right?
Look at when you came down here as a guest, and by the way, they never had more than 8 guests, because that guest cottage that we were in, that was 2 guest cottages, and then there was one upstairs when you saw the film. Okay? And then that's why they couldn't have the kids here, because there wasn't any space. The reason they did that, they could have built more rooms, right? But they didn't. They didn't want the people. They had tons of people when they went up there to Beverly, Massachusetts. When they came here, they wanted the quiet. But look, he painted Evelyn up here with her pet cockatoo. And look how different the clothing was. When you came down here as a guest,
Very simple.
you were very simple, casual. You didn't bring that ball gown. Frederick, this would have been his paint table that he set up. This is one of his early paintings, or I'm sorry, his later paintings that he did not finish. Here's another ostrich from that carousel that's being refurbished. These are some of his pictures on the back wall from that early art school that he went to in the late 1800s.
Oh, no.
These are all his paintings also, but Frederick didn't make his money painting. That wasn't what he was. He loved painting, but he didn't. You can see how whimsical they are. And what he loved doing is here, he was more of an architectural artist. And what he did here is, and this is from the University Club in Chicago, and they had asked artists to bid on, to do something on the big, huge back wall that they had. And Frederick gave his designs to do stained glass windows.
Wow.
And they loved the idea, and they said, yes, we'll definitely do that. And they did, and they're still there today. Another artist who also bid against, or who was going to bid against, but saw Frederick's work, was Tiffany.
Wow.
And Tiffany said, I'm not even going to compete because there's such
You liked
good
it so
designs.
nice.
And again, they're still there. But again, he did paint, but not as to get money. But he did very well financially from his architectural designing that he did. Now, he learned some architecture techniques from his good friend, Frank Lloyd Wright. They shared studio space when they were younger, when they lived in Chicago. They loved collecting antiques. By the way, what you're seeing in here, which is very unique, Evelyn, the third wife, Evelyn, she stayed in this house until 1995. She left here at the age of 107.
Wow.
And she died 2 years later at the home up in Beverly, Massachusetts at 109. All of the furniture that you see in the house, that when we go through the house, is all original furniture. It didn't get modernized, because don't forget, she left here in 1995. She lived here 60-some years.
She just left it the same.
She left it the same from when she first came here in 1930. She said she just loved it just the way it looked. So when you came here as a guest, it was just exactly the same. Okay. These are some of the early books that were here in the bookcases in the living room when we go in. They're all first editions. Okay. But they keep them here because of the time. Any questions about this room?
Do you know when he would have painted that?
When he would have?
Yeah, because you said he had a stroke, so this would have been
Oh,
fairly
it would have
early
been
on.
early. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't think any of these paintings are late paintings, but he was older also.
Yeah.
So don't forget, he died in 1953, and she didn't leave here until 1995. So she stayed in this home 40-some years later. But again, he was quite a bit older. These are paintings, self-portrait he did.